Ancient people knew that wherever the Earth's energy gathered into a vortex was a sacred place. These strongly charged areas of the globe have also been the places where people have chosen to build gathering circles, place a large stone, churches, temples, and other centers of spirit and learning. Vortexes appear to be points of power or energy on the earth or earth chakras. And ley lines are the relationships between these points. An analogy might be that the vortexes are acupuncture points and the ley lines between them are meridians on the skin or the body of Mother Earth. This system of vortexes and ley lines is not a new idea. Sacred temples of the ancient world around the Mediterranean are located at powerful vortexes, and drawing lines between them will bring patterns of triangles. The Indians in the American Southwest, as well as those in Peru and other parts of South America, located the cities and the roads between them on vortexes and ley lines, which look like so many spokes and hubs. The Chinese practiced the ancient science of geomancy. There are three main types of vortexes. All three are replenishing and supercharged with high-quality energy. The three vortex types are electric, stimulates and energizes, activates; magnetic, attracts energy to the area; electromagnetic, both activates and attracts energy. There are powerful vortexes scattered around the globe that are, in essence, the Earth's chakra system. Earth has both a major and minor chakra system, just as people do. With the advent of modern life and widespread pollution, the Earth's chakras have become contaminated and in need of clearing. Ancient mystics such as the Druids or First Nation used song, sounds, drums, feathers, and ceremonies to keep a chakra open, cleaned, and in proper working order. Here they say cleaned and make sure the vortexes are in proper working order is pretty much a lie because they just want to keep the chakra open for their own use, like to access the energies and attract energy so they can leverage the whole energy system. These vortexes serve as portals to access to a different dimension. One of the well-known ley lines starts in Ireland and is called the Michael ley line or Apollo Athena line that runs across Europe oriented 6011 west of north and travels through Greece vortex and connects with Mount Carmel in Israel. Another ley line starts in Ireland and travels across Ireland to Newgrange Portal Mount and connects with the Giza Pyramid in Egypt. So ley lines carry the Earth's energies along these lines, stopping along the way at strong centers called vortexes. Many ley lines are often created to go in many directions from those vortexes. This is so that it is like they create an earthquake of energy and communications. Around the world, there are often a gathering of the main vortexes that are connected in a straight line or in a wheel. From an imaginary viewpoint out in space, a large vortexes appear to be the hubs of wheels, and the spokes emanating from them are ley lines. Some of these spokes are more powerful than others, just as there seems to be different degrees of strength to the vortexes. These spokes are like gears, in that the spokes are fixed, but energy whirls about to and from the vortexes, moving from spoke to spoke in whirls of different and changing frequencies. Earth's energy field is an invisible electromagnetic system composed of energy pathways or ley lines, noted by the Irish as fairy paths, the Europeans as line songs, and the Chinese as dragon currents. These natural energy pathways intersect one another, creating high energy, positive, negative, or yin-yang vortexes, power spots. Additionally, high-energy vortex areas, power spots, are considered to be powerful energetic gateways or portals to multidimensional realities. Likewise, native wisdom claims that these areas are where physical and non-physical worlds interconnect and merge as one. Evidently, high-energy zones have the ability to attract. Well-known temples and monuments are located at these sites. Please note that energy mentioned here is specific energy zones of Earth. Bear in mind that energy is everywhere and the vortex phenomena will occur in all shapes and sizes. Sunspots, chakras, it has been suggested that there once existed a network of aligned sacred and ancient sites that composed what is commonly termed today the world grid. The obvious propensity for straight lines in prehistory is demonstrated by the numerous ley lines and geometric alignments around the ancient world. It is also common to find that such alignments connect prehistoric sites together, which is one of the main arguments put forward to support the idea of the existence of a prehistoric world grid. Just like in human bodies, whenever the Earth's body gets injured, its aura also suffers, causing the disruption or destruction of many ley lines, power centers, and vortexes. On a social level, these disruptions become a little more tangible. Crime, drug use, apathy, and many other social illnesses originate in part with the Earth's energetic distress. As we discover Earth's energy lines, we can use this like a telephone connection or electric frequency. In the case of the former, you use the line to direct your magic toward a specific place or person. In the second, you are drawing upon Earth's energy as a support for your magical working. Power centers usually develop where ley lines intersect, but they can develop in regions for other reasons too, usually because it's a site of religious or historical importance. For example, an ancient battlefield could become a power center because of the intense emotions there. The earth holds that memory. Mind you, this probably isn't a good spot for working magic unless it's of a protective nature. A vortex is a little different in that the energy here moves in a circle akin to a whirlwind. This movement pulls in what vibrations from around it, creating a high energy concentration. Some believe that a vortex may act as a gateway to other spiritual realms for those who know how to navigate them. Many areas exhibiting gravitational abnormalities are thought to be vortexes. Light workers believe that the Great Pyramid is located on one. A friend owns 350 acres of land near Malbank and lives on this portal. It was there that I always walked into another dimension where I visited, and where I physically saw the Watchers, who are giant human-like beings and are 10th dimensional. They occasionally create chaos on this ley line and portal, and I intuited that some are stuck in that portal. The Watchers are fallen angels. My friend also found ancient Egyptian artifacts on his land when digging fresh carbon foundations, and claimed that the area had once been inhabited by the Thylacines about 300,000 years ago. This Bermuda Triangle ley line has chaotic energy occasionally, but when the old Atlantean portal does not act up, it's pretty special high energy at this site. Interdimensional travel, black holes, and dark matter. The Large Hadron Collider, operated by the European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, has been a source of numerous stories involving portals and vortexes. Located below the CERN Control Center in Geneva, Switzerland, the LHC is a 17-mile loop used to hurl subatomic particles at extreme speeds. ALICE, a Large Iron Collider experiment, is a detector dedicated to heavy ion physics at the Large Hadron Collider. It is designed to study the physics of strongly interacting matter at extreme energy densities. where a phase of matter called quark-gluon plasma forms. Collisions in the LHC generate temperatures more than 100,000 times hotter than the center of the Sun. For part of each year, the LHC provides collisions between the ions, stimulating conditions similar to those just after the Big Bang. According to an article published by Mysterious Universe, UFOs, strange vortexes, and other unexplained aerial phenomena have been photographed or videotaped over the skies of CERN. That's not all. Black Blackouts are associated with many of the bizarre atmospheric occurrences. Supposedly, an experiment disrupted the Earth's magnetic field, distorting space and time. A Russian report claimed that this caused the teleportation of an Airbus headed to Bolivia to somehow travel thousands of miles away to the Canary Islands. Some ley lines are 75 feet wide, with the largest being 125 feet wide, known as Emperor Dragon lines. There are only 6 in the world that wide, which are powerful sacred sites. The Templars found that such lines helped with prayer and meditation and provided opportunity for a new reality. There are some amazing benefits to living and working on energy lines. They can help accentuate human emotions for better or worse. For example, if you are a happy, positive person, then such energy can help with manifesting your desires and enable powerful healing. Yet Mother Nature's unseen source of power at the subquantum level can also create more chaos for those who are depressed or have a negative mindset. There are other energy sources that can cause a rift in our dimension. Perhaps the cause of some portals is from another dimension, maybe from another world. In the TV series The Flash, there is a particle accelerator in the Star Labs. Its original purpose is to power all of Central City with clean energy. So here, clean energy, we all know that's a D wave in our world. So I think that clean energy means D wave. The event on the night it was turned on, everything went wrong and the particle accelerator exploded, sending a huge shock wave into the sky and throughout Central City. The aftermath of the events the particle accelerator created and gave birth to metahumans, and the most well-known being the Flash. Given that the V contains graphene oxide, so is what it takes is just turn on the particle accelerator and send a huge shock wave in order to create and give birth to metahumans. Metahuman prison. With the rise of metahumans throughout the city, Barry Allen, Harrison Wells, Cisco Ramon, and Caitlin Snow all conclude the only way to stop and contain metahumans without killing them would be to put them in a metahuman prison. Remember that, according to the Templars, the Emperor Dragon lines provide the opportunity for a new reality, which means if Star Labs use the particle accelerator to send a huge shock wave through this special Emperor Dragon lines, then the whole world will shift. The consciousness will shift, space-time continuum will shift. It might create a new timeline. The North America Earth-star wheel is also called energy wheel. It's located in northwest of America, which 19 mountains and bodies of water form a nearly perfect circle around the Grand Tetons. Here you can see the drawing of the Earth star actually looks like the Sun. And at the culmination of each ley line, there is a significant mountain, lake, or river, which forms a triangle. Then you connect all the triangles together in a circle. The middle of the Earth star is Grand Tetons. If you look at the Earth star wheel on the map, you can see it looks like the American flag. And the wheel actually looks like the Ferris wheel.